Hello, Smarkies. I'm DJ, here with another pay-per-view. This Sunday is Clash of Champions. I'm here with...
Landry.
And I've been watching SmackDown the last 4 weeks, and they've been really good. Everything's been going back and forth. It's going to be a really good pay-per-view.
Yeah, what's that sound? You hear something?
No.
Like music. What the?
I mean, it must be coming from outside.
Hey guys!
Whoa!
Whoa! What are you?
Who
what
are
y'all
you?
doing?
Who are you?
What? You already know who I am. What are y'all doing without the champion here?
What?
What are y'all doing? A predictions video without the champion?
I thought I was the champion.
We all know you're not the champion. I have all the videos to prove it.
Uh-huh.
Hello, everybody. You know me. Okay, no, you don't, but you know who I am. I'm Issa J, your Smark's Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, and
For now.
let's get this video started, everybody.
Nice for you to join us.
Well, yeah, I heard just out of nowhere that y'all were doing another prediction video, and you can't have that without me. So, yeah, I ran all the way from where I was to here.
So you ran all the way from where you were to here to hide behind DJ, and then just pop up there.
I wasn't hiding behind DJ. I actually have teleportation powers.
I thought you said.
All right.
But the door was closed, so I had to teleport into the
Why
building.
run when you can teleport?
Cardiovascular.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'm making my cardio.
All right. Enough. Issa's here, so we're all good now. Hi, and I got Liam, and I'm
Yeah.
DJ. So we're gonna get right to it. It should be a good pay-per-view. Any thoughts before we get started?
Let's do this thing. That's my
Liam?
own thought.
Any thoughts?
Well, let's hope it's good. That's all I really have to say. I don't know, looking at the lineup, but let's hope for the best.
Let's hope for the best.
Let's just hope whoever wins these matches, they're actually really good matches. I hope so. We'll get started with probably the most boring match of the night, the kickoff show match. It's going to be Zack Ryder versus Mojo Riley.
How can you say this is the most boring match? I mean, it's definitely had the most build, he said domestically. I'm going with Mojo because, I mean, why would they give it to Zack? Mojo's clearly did the heel turn for some reason. And, that's why not give it to him?
Is that who we went with?
I am going with Mojo as well. They gave Zack a championship for like 3 days, and then they stripped it from him immediately after. They don't respect him. They're not going to give him anything really, so they're definitely giving this to Mojo.
Yeah, I mean, Zack Ryder already had his high points with his, time with John Cena, where his girlfriend kicked him in the balls. So, I mean, he had his high points in the career. It's Mojo's turn. What do you think, DJ?
Yeah, Mojo's gonna take it because it's sad. Ever since they got back together after Ryder came back, they haven't won any matches at all. So I just think it's time for Mojo to go on his own. He needs to, and I guess all three of us are going with Mojo because I picked Mojo as well. And it's really gonna be to me a boring match. So any more thoughts?
Out of anything, I'm just glad I don't have to watch SmackDown every week. I do want to say that I was going to go for a third option, which was shoot myself instead of having to watch this match, but they didn't let me go for it. So
No, that would be illegal. You? Any more thoughts? No? Okay. Next.
I'm not really looking forward to this match. So.
Yeah. Okay. Next match is probably going to be a quickie. Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. I guess I'll start off with
We're
it.
so mature, you guys.
Sorry. But, Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Issa, I'll let you go first.
Okay, so, yeah, I would be surprised if they gave the Bludgeon Brothers a loss this early. Especially to Breezango. It's the brothers. It's the brothers.
Liam?
It's definitely going with the brothers. Bludgeon Brothers. So why do they call Bludgeon Brothers? Is it because they bring sledgehammers down that they don't use?
Yeah.
Should just call them the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
And make them dress up like Hansel and Gretel.
They are really good. They are using them for
It'd
what
be hard.
they are using them for what they are. They are the Bludgeon Brothers. They took out the Hype Bros. First Mojo, then Zack Ryder. Then they took out 2 other newcomers one by one. Every week the match has only been 2 or 3 minutes, but it's been good matches. They've been using them for what they intended to use them for, and I like that. So I'm also going with the Bludgeon Brothers. And again, all 3 of us picked the Bludgeon Brothers. Alrighty, any more comments?
No.
No.
As long as I don't get bludgeoned to death.
Yeah, we need the champion to still stay alive. So hopefully he can hand it over to me at the end of the night.
I saw that.
What?
I see.
I
everything.
mean, I was just saying more about we need him to stay alive. I mean,
He can die right after you get the title, right?
there's retention policies. I mean,
Okay. Next we have a very big match. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. It's the Usos versus the New Day versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus Aiden English and Rusev. This is a 4-way match, which means 4 competitors in the ring at all times, and you can only tag your partner to come out of the match. It is not like a tornado match where you can tag anybody. You have to tag your partner.
Well, the tornado tag match is just everybody's in the ring.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I guess I'll go first. Liam, who did I pick?
you picked Rusev and
Okay.
English.
I picked Rusev and Aiden English because I just believe they're gonna stick with them for a little while. Rusev Day. Yes, 1-ish day is done. So that's my view. Is it going to be a good match? I really hope so. I just think there's too many competitors in this match to make it really good. The New Day and the Usos by themselves could be a really good match, but just all 4
Can I
teams
interrupt
together.
you there?
Yeah.
The Usos and the New Day will always be a good match,
Okay.
no matter how many times they perform.
I agree.
So I'll just go then, since I interrupted you. Sorry,
Okay.
buddy.
That's a good.
I believe they're going to keep it on the Usos. I don't believe Vince really cares for Rusev yet enough
Okay.
to give him a championship. And, well, again, but yeah, just what I've seen or what I've heard, Usos are still being amazing. And
Don't forget they did lose this week.
yeah,
Rusev and Aiden English.
that usually
the worst
usually
team of the
means-
4.
I wouldn't call them the
The
worst
team that
team
you
of the
picked?
4.
Yeah, the team that I picked. I mean, they are the worst team, but
Okay.
I think it's gonna be the Usos because I think they still have a little bit more they can do. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Shelton and Chad.
any comments?
Well, on the 17th day of Rusev Day, which I don't know why one day has multiple days, but anyways, my partner probably would give him a loss because it's definitely going to be the Usos. The only other real thing I would see would be giving it back to the New Day, but I think they would just keep it on the Usos. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go with that.
Any more comments? No? Alright. Next we have a pretty good match here, I think. We have a United States Championship triple threat match with Baron Corbin, your champion, versus Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Liam, since you know a little bit about Bobby Roode, does he have any shot in this match?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was my pick for this match because he should be. I mean, he's the only one out of that really has good stock left to do anything with. Dolph Ziggler has been great in his career, but he's definitely on the down slope of his career. He doesn't really have much left that they're even doing with him. Baron Corbin has always been fine, but never up to any real good level. Bobby Roode is a legit talent that can actually go into the main events. And this is definitely his first start at the main event. So I definitely hope so. It would be really bad for him if he doesn't end up taking this.
Isa?
Yeah, so I picked Baron Corbin, and the reason why I did that is because they want to keep Bobby looking strong. They want to keep Mr. Roode looking strong, so they're gonna feed Dolph Ziggler to Corbin. I feel if they feed Ziggler to Roode, that would be a shock to me. I'd actually want that. I'd want to see Roode as champion, but I think they're just gonna feed Ziggler to Corbin to keep him on to keep him the champion in order to keep the Bobby Roode Baron Corbin feud going at least until the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I can see that happening, unfortunately.
I also I did agree with Liam. I picked Roode as well. I think this match will be glorious. It will be. I think he will win, but I have some doubts because the Royal Rumble is a big pay-per-view, and I think that's when Bobby Roode will win it. So I hope I picked the right one, but after hearing Issa say what he said, I kind of wish I didn't pick Roode now. But oh well.
No, let him win it now. Then Bobby Roode goes on a nice run in the Royal Rumble, gets tossed out by Baron Corbin, continuing the feud for them to go to WrestleMania.
You don't think they defend the title at Royal Rumble?
They might not. Who knows?
They might not. Okay.
I mean,
I see defending that because Royal Rumble was going to have a huge card anyway. I see at least the U.S. title because they're not doing anything
I'm
with
thinking
it right
more
now.
Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
I think the Intercontinental title is going to be. I can see this. Roman Reigns, he gets the Intercontinental Championship match against Samoa Joe. Finally, they finally put over Samoa Joe, and number 30 is Roman Reigns once again.
All right. Well, enough.
Because they don't like.
I think they're
us.
gonna have Intercontinental title match because I think Miz is probably gonna be back by then when he's done filming this movie.
So he's gonna ask for his
we'll
rematch clause.
definitely
You think?
see that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's gonna bring attention to that.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. The
I
next.
think pre-show. That's what I was saying about the U.S. I think the U.S. was going to be on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but that's
usually
why
is.
they're not
But we're gonna
changing.
wait for that all the way to next year, so you're
Yeah.
gonna have to wait a while.
You're gonna have to wait a
whole
while. I'm
month.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Whole month,
I know what your
guys.
favorite pay-per-view
next
though.
one.
Lisa.
Next one.
Yes. Next one is a very big match for a lot of reasons. We have Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And we have two guest referees, the commissioner and the general manager of SmackDown, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon.
Shane O'Mac.
Money, 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 money. And if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, they will be out of WWE for the rest of their career. Any thoughts, Issa?
I do not see them getting rid of these two guys just yet. I would be completely and utterly shocked. And I've been watching and reading a lot of stuff on Daniel Bryan and the Yep movement. I think Daniel Bryan is turning heel, and they might give Daniel a little bitty match with Shane O'Mac. So, because who else to give a match? Because I know it's unlikely that he's gonna be wrestling again for the WWE. But if they were to pull that plug, why not give it to someone Vince absolutely completely trusts in his own son? I think Zayn and Owens are winning, and then Daniel's turning heel. That's the best course of action.
And that's who I totally agree with you. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will win. Do I like what they did at Survivor Series? Do I like what they've been doing the last few weeks? Trying to get rid of Shane, trying to not liking everything the Authority's done? No, I don't like that. But I love their wrestling styles. Like I said in my last video, Sami Zayn is like, to me, is the fast type wrestling style like Daniel Bryan was a few years ago. Kevin Owens is that brutal type, the little stronger guy, like a Randy Orton that I like. And it's just, they can't get rid of him. They, like they said, they might not be the best in the WWE, like Kevin Owens proclaimed on SmackDown, but they are the best. They are pretty up there in the top 10, in my top 10. So that's what I went with. Then Liam.
Okay, I'm going with Shinsuke and Randy Orton, and the reason why I'm doing that is, the whole stipulation. It's not really a legitimate thing. I mean, I remember when John Cena got fired because of the Nexus things, and he was back like 2 weeks later. And I think that's basically what they're going to do. They're going to have him lose as a way to almost continue that feud with Shane. They're just going to come back. Like next week, they're going to be in the front row. Or maybe 2 weeks later, they're going to be in the front row with tickets. And yelling at all the matches, taking attention from the entire thing. I can even see him going all the way to the Royal Rumble. Not necessarily being hired, but keep coming in, interfering and stuff. and they're just someone coming to the Royal Rumble like remember what happened with Curtis Axel a few years ago when he got attacked. Then basically that's like someone comes in and they just jump him and attack him. They enter into the Royal Rumble unofficially and just kind of tear through. That would be great. I would love to see what they would do as people coming in and interfering and invading SmackDown. That actually breathes some light into this, because since you can't have Shane McMahon really wrestle them on a regular basis, if you're going to continue that feud, you need something, and that is this invasion angle. And it could be a slow turn for Daniel Bryan. He kind of comes in, he has to be like, eventually he brings them in, and Shane McMahon's like, why you brought him back? It's like, they just kept invading, and he can use that as an excuse, when in reality he was behind it the whole time, or something like that. But that's why I'm going with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because that also gets people to watch the next SmackDown. If they go and say, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are fired, that's going to get people to tune into next week's SmackDown to see what happens with that.
Yeah,
and I don't think they need that to make SmackDown good right now, but I do see where you're going with that, Liam. Next match we have is going to be very interesting. Charlotte Flair versus Natalya in a lumberjack match. We have the Riot Squad, who's been fighting with Lana, Tamina, and Carmella. And those are all the lumberjacks. And then you got Naomi on top of that. She just came back last week. So this is going to be a really good match. I picked, I think I picked Charlotte. Yes, I did.
You picked Charlotte.
Okay, good. I picked Charlotte because I just don't think they're giving it to Natty. I think they're just using Natty like they have been in the past. And Natty got her title. She kept it a couple weeks and then she lost again. I think they're just going to keep pushing Charlotte for a long time. So, I don't know how you see it, Liam.
Well, I have it as a no contest. Because the thing is like, if you put Riot Squad in on the side of the ring and they just don't mess up the match and just come in and like start fighting with the welcoming community, and then that just spills into the ring and just comes complete chaos where the Riot Squad ends up dominating, then you're just wasting them, That's
Who, the Riot Squad?
Yeah. I feel like you have to end it with just complete chaos and the Riot Squad coming on top, just beating up everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Carmella running away, but in the end of the day, Riot Squad has to beat up everyone. But it's going to basically be a no contest.
But doesn't somebody have to win because it's like a no disqualification match?
No, it's definitely not a no disqualification match.
It's just a lumberjack match.
Yeah. Right,
all that means is if you try to run out, the lumberjacks will.
But if they're lumberjacks, they can mess up the match and not have anything. The only way they get it's a no contest if they actually get in the ring and do something. So you think something's going to happen inside the ring?
Yeah. That's what I said. They're gonna start fighting. Then it's gonna spill into the ring. Ref's probably gonna get knocked out. It's just gonna get called, and it's just gonna be utter chaos.
So it's gonna be another boring title match. How you see it, Ethan?
I think they're gonna give it to Flair because I don't want to see Natty win, and I don't want to see a no contest.
Right.
But what you want
But I
to
was
see the
thinking
Riot
about,
Squad not do something cool?
us. They've been messing up the Riot Squad though. I feel like they haven't done enough with them, and then now.
But the Shield stayed that long, man. I mean,
the Shield did something more, and they didn't have the entire Raw women's or the Raw locker room or the whole locker room just come out of the month after or the 2 weeks after they debuted. I think they didn't plot this one out very well, and I think it's just I think they screwed up the Riot Squad right now, and
this is how you take it back.
Unless they do the no contest, or unless they have the Riot Squad screw over Charlotte to help Natalya get the win. I see it as what happened with Bobby Roode, but Bobby Roode and Corbin when they had the lumberjack match with Sami Zayn and Owens.
Yeah.
With the New Day.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be something like that where there's a distraction. The other girls, since there's only 3 Riot Squads, the other girls gets them, they keep them down, and then Charlotte takes advantage. That's what I think is going to happen, and they're just going to mess up that storyline.
Any more comments?
Well, I'm just hoping they don't mess up the storyline, and we definitely know if it was back in the day, Shields, if they were in Lumberjacks and they, that's probably what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what they're trying to do, and it would be for the best. And because they messed it up other times, definitely gives more reason why they should do the interference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely see.
And you're also saying boring, but like, is it?
I'm only saying boring because
Lumberjack
I don't.
Right.
I'm only saying boring because I don't like Natalya.
Lumberjack matches.
I don't either.
Lumberjack matches are the least interesting stipulation out there.
Other than pole matches.
That is true. Or flag matches.
But the flag on the pole.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Well, okay, enough of that. We'll get to our last match of the night. AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. Any thoughts, Cesar?
I don't think Jinder is keeping it, but he might. Well, not keeping it, winning, but he might. I picked AJ Styles because it's AJ Styles, and if you screw over AJ Styles again, dang it, WWE, why do you hate us? You can hurt us in every other way, but not this. Just give it to AJ Styles, please.
Liam?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Jinder Mahal I heard he's a spicy guy, very tangy. We're making fun of the mispronunciation there. Yes, but anyways, no, it's AJ Styles all the way. Yes, why not?
I do think the Singh brothers are pissed with the way Jinder Mahal's been treating them. But they were on his side last weekend at a event in India, so it's all over social media. But I just think they're gonna screw over Jinder.
Jinder.
And I mean, it's pretty bad when you lose the Triple H in your home country.
Right.
Home country.
So I really do think that.
Unless they went to Canada.
No. They were in India.
They were in India, home country.
Yes.
It was New Delhi, Canada.
Oh, okay. No, but I just think the Singh brothers are gonna screw over Mahal, and it's gonna be a good match for AJ Styles. I do like his fighting style, and like Issa said, if you screw over Styles, it's not
slapping us in the face.
It's not the house that AJ Styles built, and it needs to be.
Don't let his walls come crumbling down this early.
Thank you.
He needs all the belts. Just give him all the belts.
Every single one?
Except
Next
for
one's
the
Women's Championship.
Leave Bliss. Leave Bliss as the champion. And give Becky Lynch the championship over on SmackDown. That would be great.
On SmackDown? Oh, okay,
He
yeah,
mentions on SmackDown.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what he was saying there.
I'm just
Anyways,
ranting.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Styles. Of course, AJ Styles is going to win. Jinder Mahal was there to try to promote the network in India. It really didn't work out as planned. Then clearly showed that they're not even really trying to build him up, or else they would have given him the win against Triple H in India. If they did that, then that would have been a sign that they're really still trying to push up, but they're not. They gave up on that, and yeah, it's going to be AJ Styles.
all right. So, any comments about anything in the pay-per-view?
I just hope this pay-per-view is actually good, and I hope it's worth it. Wink. But yeah, I'm just hoping for the best on this one.
Yeah, I hope it's good, and I hope I get the best value out of it. Wink.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to 90% of this pay-per-view. Some of the things, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Do I want to win the title at the end of the night? Yeah, I do. But if I don't, it's not the end-all be-all. It's worse when I don't win the title and the WWE screws you over like they do almost every pay-per-view. But I feel like SmackDown's been doing a good job, and they're gonna keep it that way. We'll just have to wait and see. So until Sunday, that's it.
It will be awesome.